guys, I was working to Fish Grew Aquatics. My voice is a little hoarse, so I'm going to apologize in advance. I want to just take a minute and look at these three tanks here because I'm really impressed with the way they look. They're very different in like the way they're set up, but I still just like the way they look. So we'll go over here first. I just did a big trim on this tank, so it looks a little rough right now. But it is a 20 tall, which is stocked with 3 Siamese alligators, which I'm getting eggs from, which is pretty impressive. A big blue gourmet, which is back there. She is truly a massive fish. And then there's a couple inlers in here too. There were some cherry shrimp in here, but I think that they got eaten. So that kind of sucks. But in this layer of like wood pulp mulm down here that's from the soil in this tank, I've been seeing little eggs mixed in with it. I've got about 10 of them so far out of here. So we'll see how to raise. I don't know. There's not a lot of information on how to raise Siamese alligators because they don't usually breed in captivity. But the thing is, I have these fish are 3-4 years old. I bought them from a lady who couldn't take care of them anymore. And they're old enough. They have the skills. They're well fed. You know, they breed. So, plant list is this was kind of supposed to be a valve farm for me, and it's also supposed to be a rehab tank for a couple plants that I have. Let's talk about the valve first. If you look on the side here, you can see those long ribbons just go up towards the top. That's the valve. It's growing pretty well. Quite a few runners. And the rehab are these 2 Amazon swords that I have that I split when I built this tank. So there's a Siamese alligator, but they weren't doing too good before, so I wanted to give another shot. So soil, deep sand bed, they're doing pretty well. Maybe luck they'll start getting tall again. Yeah. Alright. Middle here is my attempt at aquascaping. I think I did pretty good. This is a 15-gallon, same dimensions bottom-wise as the 20 talls. It's a little bit shorter. Stocked with a very pretty iridescent blue beta, who doesn't show up very well on camera. Oh, that was a pretty good shot. And 2 diamond tetras, so it's pretty. And there's a bunch of assassin snails and Malaysian trumpets in here, so they kind of keep their numbers down. Well, I should also mention that my red ramshorn culture is actually started in this tank, so well, they're also in there. But yeah. This is Suki. She's named after the Japanese moon goddess. So I had 2 others named after the Japanese gods of war and death. So they were Thai fighting betas, and they were really aggressive. That's actually why I got her. She was in a tank in Petco, and I thought she was pretty, and she was attacking everything else. So I figured she could hold her own against the 2 males. Anyway. But up front you have a bunch of Rotala. There's some more valve right here. I just want to get as much of that as possible for when I set my 125 in here. There is Riccia, which is this little green spiderly looking stuff, which I think is really pretty. Some Java fern in the back. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a small leaf of it. There's a piece of Anubis up at the top. Just little rehab plants I had. I have a problem keeping this stuff alive, but and the rest is just kind of like Java moss. There's a little bit of algae in here, and I've got some bladderwort. Because I'm not trying to breed any fish in here. I think it looks alright. I got a stump in there that I found at the Arkansas River that I cleaned up, pressure washed. There's a couple pieces of mapani wood in here and some rocks. The substrate is Active Flora, which is a fantastic substrate if you haven't tried it yet. I think it won my best. I did I did 4 tank setups, and this came out on top. So it actually was in this tank originally. So I call this my Michaela tank, since she talked me into getting it. So yeah. I was at Petco and I was like, "Do I need a 50-gallon tank?" She goes, "Yeah, you do." Okay. I put up a big fight on that one. So anyway, but I figure it deserved to look so pretty. It is set up long ways. It isn't ideal for a floating tank. I actually don't know how it looks inside. But this is a main viewing area, so this is what I focus on. But Vitalis is really good in here, and staying kind of short is what I like. And the Val is growing quite nicely. But anyway. And then we over here to the aquascaping team. These are blue-eyed cichlids, and the tanks looks a little green with algae. It's because they eat all the plants that I put in here. They just rip them to pieces. They don't eat them. All this done here is pieces of Java moss that they've ripped up. It just kind of forms like a little carpet. I'm going to keep it vacuumed up. But these guys have been spawning for me. I haven't seen any fry yet, though, so they're either eating them or they're hiding really well. Either one's possible. But I keep feeding them, and there's also some trapdoor snails in here, which I've had for a while. You can see some of their eggs here and here. I just haven't got any fry out of them, any baby snails out of it. So it's been kind of an interesting little tank to work with. It's another 20 tall. I felt like these guys aren't going to stay in here long term. They're just kind of in here. Isn't there one more? Uh-oh. There were 4 of them. They were pretty... Oh, there she is down there. Yeah, okay. I'm good. But, I'm going to stay here long term. They're actually moving the 55-gallon behind me. Or I might just set them up here. Since I didn't get a turtle, so... yeah, I don't think I'll move them over here and put them in here. Okay. Just had that idea. Substrate's almost set up the exact same way, so anyway. But yeah, they're a really fun fish to watch. And since I have this tank open pretty soon, I'm going to actually use it to raise fry out. But we'll see. But these 3 tanks are some of my favorite in the fish room. They are really fun to watch. This one was kind of like hide and go seek for a while. The sheer amount of guppy grass in this tank just blocked out the view of most of the fish in here. But since I trimmed it up, it's going to grow back a little bit bushier to the top. So I didn't want to go too far down because it wasn't producing leaves at the bottom anymore. So I wanted to keep some leaves on it, so I just cut it halfway. And it's actually starting to come back already. So, they'll get water changes. This one's actually a bit more pain in the butt since I had to do it with a cup. But since it's only 15 gallons, I can do a 20% water change pretty easily. So yeah, really nothing to say about this. Oh yeah, lighting. All filter with sponge filters. I don't know if you can see. This one's up front, just because that's where I had a spot to put it. But the other one's in the back there, and it's in the back there, driven by a whisper pump down here. It's kind of a mess of lines, but the SAEs are, the lighting is just a strip light from Walmart. It's a LED. It's 3100 lumens, which is moderate light, but I'm getting really interesting plant growth out of it. So it's kind of an interesting little dichotomy. So I don't know if you guys can see it or not there, but ooh, that looks cool. Alright, don't do that again. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a great day. Take a look at something beautiful. I'm going to move some fish. Alright, bye.